All right, guys, how's it going? Little side project right now. Little bit. All right. I'm trying to practice the thing. You know what I mean? Ooh, okay. Oh, am I dead? Wait. Okay. So there's a lot. This game is hard. I won't even lie to you. Wait. Hello. Okay, so there's actually like 4 different ways of like dodging and combating and whatnot. Okay. Also, how's it going, everyone? Session here. So yeah. So I've been trying to practice against this thing for like literally like 30 minutes. It's actually insane. So circle. All right, relax. Circle. Sorry, I'm trying to English right now correctly. Yeah, like color coordination in terms of what you do and how you play the game is like key. You know what I mean? So yellow is just dodge. Purple is like this nonsense, which is sick actually, and then blue is like a blink behind them sort of thing. It actually matters which color you press. Like you can't do purple with forward and you can't do blue with back. Oh my god. Yeah, see, like that move I could not dodge that, or I couldn't parry that rather. I'm in there, boy. Okay, so yeah, I'm learning this now. So I think that there's like a really big limitation when you start off at the game in the beginning kind of thing, because you literally need a very specific like amount of abilities, and not having those abilities is actually really tough. Ooh. So. And also everything, again, man, this is secretly a Dark Souls game. I've convinced myself. I don't know if the devs like kind of implied it, but they're definitely implying it with this training mode. This game. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure it gets even more in depth because you literally have to like effectively dodge accordingly to like color. And, oh. And it's tough because I was kind of under the impression of like, you know, not every monster has like a purple and a blue. I'm actually not even sure if I believe that anymore. That guy got annihilated. So when you go through the training mode, you actually like fight off against different monsters, and of course they all have various attacks and timings and patterns and all that jazz. I said fat. Anyways. Ooh. Yeah. So you have to actually like. Ooh. I don't. Wait. Okay. It's actually fine. So yeah, you have to actually like figure out how to effectively dodge and like parry stuff and everything. Like I actually am understanding this more and more. So. It's actually kind of complicated. It's a lot. I mean, I'll tell you what though, this game is fun. It's fun. Like with 3 F's capitalized. It's so nuts actually. This game is gonna look incredible in the hands of somebody who like knows what they're doing. See, like, oh, see, I got very lucky because also some blue attacks they have actually like. Oh man. Also, if you time it wrong, it's like a super massive L. It's actually like really bad. So every monster, at least as far as we've encountered through this training and then just the previous episode. Oh. You actually are very fast, but so are the enemies. And that's kind of the trickiness behind it. Because you can literally be like mid combo, you gotta immediately like pay attention to what they're doing. And that gets really rough. Oh, see, but you can dodge. See, that's what's complicated about this whole thing. You can actually dodge, but also parry, but also blink. Like, you actually have so many choices, but if you're panicking in the moment, then yeah, it's not gonna go well for you. So I feel like though you can almost like spam circle and L, but it still doesn't really suit you well. If you don't effectively use the blink or the dodge, the purple or blue one, like you will take a hit. There's just no choice. Oh man, I thought I had that one like down pat too. But also, the other issue too is like if you actually start effectively, thick. If you start actually parrying a lot, that balance meter actually makes a huge difference. If you can reduce that balance meter, then it does incredible. Because the yellow dots is the like the balance. The blue is like that shield. If you can break the shield, you can do more damage. Which also makes sense to me too. So I broke his shield right now. Boy. But his balance is like a 3. So yeah, when you break that balance, it kind of enables you the opportunity to like do something. And I think this also causes the balance, yeah. So you can even go in and like, you know, just get some kind of crazy hit in, which I understand too. So I understand it. The parry system in this game is actually vital to your survival and success. You definitely can't just spam it. I'm learning this with time. But I said it to myself in the previous episode. I was like, man, I can sit in training mode forever. But you definitely want to learn. See, you gotta be patient too. That's probably the hardest part, honestly. Because once you see the color, you think that, oh, I see it coming, and then you're good. But you actually gotta like wait. You can't just see it and then spam the way to dodge it effectively. It doesn't actually work that way. Yo! Oh my god! Sick. Okay. So sick, dude. I didn't even think I was gonna catch that. I was just as shook as you guys were. That was so good, dude. And and I mean, in fairness to that, I'm seeing the same enemy, so it's not terrible. Okay. 4? Okay. I'm gonna let him, you know, get that back up, you know. I want to try. I haven't actually dodged the blue. So, but also you can, I feel like if you're, it's almost like it's like literally like a fighting game. Now, I don't want to say that other, you know, similar games are like that too, or like if you get hit by one thing, you can actually get comboed in this game. That's the other thing. You can actually get comboed. But you can combo back, you know. But obviously, they have what I like to think of in fighting game terms is like they have like super armor sometimes, even like hyper armor. You don't have that, at least for right now. So okay. There it is. Okay. Man, that triplet attack, I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. That move is godlike. Oh, wait, there's actually... Wait. I take it back. So I was trying to figure out how to do combo timing stuff, because there's definitely combo timing stuff where, like, if you press, like... Wait. Okay, I wasn't ready for the missile thing. Like, if you actually, like, go up to him and then... Triangle... Wait. Okay, well, that was lucky. If you actually, like, you know, triangle and then, like... Never mind. Okay. You can actually delay the... I mean, the timing is, like, not really, like super short, but it's... Like, if you actually press triangle, delay it, like, by, like, a quarter second... I hate saying that. It's, like, a quarter of a second, but it really is, though. Then you do a different attack than if you did use it right away, sort of thing. See, like, I've never used that combo before until just now, because... But you have mix of, like, weak and strong attacks. It's not just like a... It's not just like a... Like, you can actually mix and match it, like, quite a lot, actually. But that's the hardest part. Because you actually don't even know. Okay, let me get a new one. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of showcasing for the training mode, because I'm, like, man, this game is hard. The story mode definitely lets you play the game at a way that, like, you're meant to enjoy it, but I feel like the satisfaction of playing this game with its intention is, like, totally... with the normal mode, and I chose normal mode. I would not double back on changing from the normal to story mode. But if I'm gonna do that though, like, either I'm gonna die a lot though, or I'm gonna have to, like, just learn how to play the game well. So, oh my gosh. What's up, bro? Ooh, see, so okay, actually, I didn't know that. I just learned that actually to myself. I think the dodge always works, but you benefit the blink or the reversed or the perfect or the backflip dodge. That one, you benefit this if you actually get that attack off versus just perfect dodging. I think perfect dodge works in all three scenarios, whether you press forward or back. But if the colors are actually, if you use like blue and purple, like I said, you can't use purple dodge for blue and vice versa. But I think perfect dodge, which is just plain circle, I think it works for all three, but the benefit of using the correct color is more applicable. And I think if the parry is very helpful because it'll help you break the balance if, and like only if, the move is unblockable, is not an unblockable, because blue and purple are, that's kind of the difference. Blue and purple are both unblockables, but the way you can, like, but you can dodge, you have to dodge it. You're required. You can't parry blues and purples, which I understand now. It took me a really long time to put that into fruition. I think the safer option is to do the dodge, but if you can benefit from the parry, then yeah, you can actually like break the balance gauge, which is like kind of critical. So I get it. Because even getting the follow up on a dodge is helpful, but you still don't break the oh, shoot. Okay. Lucky. If the monster was much larger, that would have hit me regardless of the fact that I just dodged it, you know? So it's tough though, because you actually have to I keep saying actually like it's in, you know, I'm nervous. You have to really be mindful of like the timing of the abilities. I wish I don't know if you can change the enemies that you're up against right now, but the habit is definitely gonna have to be learning how to do the dodge more. If you can actually get the timing of the parry correctly, I think the parry timing is tighter than the dodge. And you can also spam the dodge as well, which is cool. You can also spam the parry, but the timing for it is like, it's much more like riskier, because if you open up yourself in the process too, then you actually put yourself in danger, because if you get that hit with the combo, it's not pretty. Like, I think it is in fact just way safer to dodge. Because also, I think those are invincibility frames while you're highlighted in the color during the dodge and you get the success thing going off. I think you're invincible during that part too, so that's like really helpful. It's really a fighting game, honestly. It's just a Dark Souls fight. I mean, I guess all Dark Souls games are like fighting games to a degree, but you know. So, but it's sick though. Yeah, it's you don't actually have like a lot of there's not like a lot of frames where you're in like a lock of hit stun. Like, I'm trying to use fighting game lingo to figure this out and explain it. There isn't a lot of hit stun when you are, I mean, at least with this guy. I feel like the hit stun changes, but there's not a lot of hit stun, at least with this guy. So it depends, but because like I said, you can absolutely get comboed if the native is like swinging quick at you. But if it's not, then you know it's not too bad. Dang, that did a lot of damage to the shield. Okay, get up, boy. All right. I mean, you have to also be very careful. Like that confidence will totally just overstep its boundaries, and you'll get yourself in trouble for no reason. Yeah. So now, of course, you can like catch them in the animation back, and then you know, if there is a clash, if you will, the clash at least allows you to, you know, hit him with the hit stun, and then you can actually follow with a combo. But you can't start swinging like crazy though. Yeah, I see. So you can actually like just dodge without the perfect. Oh, see, I tried to blink there. Didn't work for me, actually. Oh, and you don't have to actually use the stick to dodge either. You can just, like, freehand it and then let him just do his thing. So, that's cool. However, again, you got to be very careful because a lot of it can be really hectic and just, you don't want to really get into any kind of trouble like that. But you still can, like I said, the follow-up is still there. It is there. So, you honestly, if you want to practice, just like with, like, just practice one hand. Put your controller, you know, put it on your lap, take your right hand and just, like, practice those buttons and just, you know, just try to see if you can just dodge. Dodging is so helpful if you can actually figure it out. The game kind of requires you, though, to get the blink and the backflip dodge first, so it's, like, helpful. Okay, well, that's not helpful. But I think I timed that wrong, actually. So. Oh my gosh. Alright. Come on, Eve. Oh, that's wild. That variant actually caught me with that attack is actually nuts. Now again, if you get the purple, because the most important thing to check out for with the purple and blue blinks is that Eve's sword is blinking. Sorry, I tried to dodge. If her sword is blinking, then you know you can do it. You don't have to look at the actual enemy to figure it out. The enemy gives you the indication of what they're doing, but you don't actually get the confirmation on when you can execute it. Oh shit. Without using, like, you have to use Eve's weapon to figure it out. Okay, see, that's a forward blink, and this is so nuts, dude. This game is so much fun. See, you can dodge it. You just, the timing is just much, the timing is tighter, and it's different, versus using the forward or back blink, so I get it. I'm gonna try and dodge one more. I'm not gonna try, I mean, I'm like using only one hand right now. Okay. Well, that was on purpose. See, like that, you can literally be mid-combo. Because that's the craziest part. It's like sometimes you literally have to mid-combo, like just stop what you're doing. You actually have to stop mid-combo in case of the blink. So, like, you either go in there with some confidence and you start swinging at the masses, or you have to just wait. Which is kind of unfortunate, because then you actually don't really get to finish up like your combos, you know? Because you literally don't. Ooh. You actually don't like, you cannot mid animation of attacking dodge. You can't, because the game is basically saying like, yo, you're committed to doing this, so just do this instead. And, like, that's literally what it boils down to. So you got to be very careful about, like, again, what you're committing to. So yeah, there you go. I did a different attack, but the animation dropped into the triplet, so I don't remember what exactly I did though. And the rush is helpful to get the dash in. Like, sometimes you don't want to really use the rush to, like, you can use it to close distance, but you gotta be very careful about, like, again, what they're using. If the opponent is in the middle of coming at you, rushing to them is just like it's like a negative clash, you know? You'll both end up getting hit by, but the enemy always kind of has the upper hand at you, so if you literally, like, if I clash with him during that, like I just did right there, it's not gonna work for me. It never will. You gotta really, like, just keep in mind of what the enemy is using versus what you're using. So, which is cool. Can I dodge this? Okay, well, I mean, at least it hit me, bruh. I start blocking and you don't hit them all of a sudden, but then when I'm trying to dodge, you somehow connect like a 4-part army. Like, guarding is not terrible. Like, you can do guarding. Really? You missed it twice in a row? Man, get some eyes. If anything, I would almost recommend you stay like this and just be in stance the whole time, you know? Like, but you can't, but you have to let go of the button though, because if you have like a, it's tough. If you want to try and forward or back blank, you can't hold L1 because you actually need to let the button go to do your stuff because the game will register, because the dodge and the ability are the same. So you look at to like let go of the button to then do your dodge. I can't just sit here and hold it the whole time. The game will get mad at me for doing that. However, this is not terrible. Like, you can sit here and do this. It's okay. Except for range attacks. I guess you can't dodge range attacks. Oh, I think it was because it was yellow though. So you can't block or parry. Like I said, so you gotta dodge those. See, like that move has no element or no color, so like dodging it is fine. All right. Let me check. Does he missile? Does the missile actually like... Yeah, the missile is a range attack. It has to be dodged. You can't block it. So that makes sense. So there you have it. Like I said, training mode is so much fun. I swear to you, this game plays so incredibly well. It's so complicated to sit here and remember that the game has like a story mode and like an environment. You can sit here and just sit here. I really can. Like, if you really enjoy fighting games like training mode, this thing is perfect at letting you literally do exactly just that. And this game is fun. And I think also, I don't know how you can't really change the enemies like here, but there is a separate place where you can do it. And also there's because right now what I'm doing is the training segment that practices the back blink. So most likely you can actually change up, the monsters will change just based off of what you're training for. So check this out. This thing is incredible fun. I'm not even going to hold you to it. So I'll see you guys then. I'm looking forward to playing this game.